Hey guys, and welcome to another video by Tunsi. Now this video is going to be a bit special. I made this build solely for the purpose of comparing my damage with a high damage sniper build, my Dragon Slayer build, comparing my damage to my combo build to see how much damage I'm actually putting out with my combo build. Because as a ranger, or pretty much any class, you might have already noticed that whenever you hit a combo, you don't see for how much you hit. All you see is your enemy's health bar decline, especially bosses, and it's all guesses and speculation for how much you're hitting. So I decided to make this build and compare the decline in health bar on a Grandmaster 2 Tyrant Mine boss to my combo build, and whenever I detonate a combo on that same boss, and try and speculate, kind of guess how much damage we're actually doing. So before I show you the comparison, might as well explain how this build is put together. So first off, my assault launcher, I just went for something that increases my damage overall. So you can see that I'm getting an increase, of 18% damage, 18% physical damage. And then my grenade, I went for something again that increases my damage overall, a 51 increase of damage, which is pretty nice. My weapons, I went for the glorious result. The glorious result. Now the glorious result increases your damage by 150% for 5 seconds for all your weapons if you hit an enemy on its weak point twice. And then the Wyvern Blitz is a really good sniper, arguably better than the Truth of Tarsus before the patch. And now after the patch that they stealth nerfed, the Truth of Tarsus is definitely the best sniper out there. It has 5 bullets in a mag. On this build I can run it with 5 bullets in a mag and 54 bullets in reserve, so has a lot of bullets, a lot of potential DPS in there. The Wyvern Blitz, you're gonna want to roll it with a critical damage multiplier. Why critical damage? Because you're always going for critical hits with a sniper. And I've noticed that a 75% increase in damage doesn't increase my damage as much as a 50% increase in critical damage. So critical damage definitely increases your damage way more than just a flat out damage increase. So try and roll critical damage multiplier. I only have a 50% increase in critical damage, but even so it's still beast. Um, Now as components, first off obviously you're going for airborne advantage. Increase in impact damage, then convergence core, double stack your increase in impact damage. Then you go for defensive bulwark, increase in weapon damage. You double stack that one, so another 50% increase in weapon damage. Now the last two are really important, sniper rifle ammo, because the 15% increase in base damage, and then another roll that you can get on it, which is really important. Try to roll this one, it's not that hard to get. Another critical, so roll the inscription, critical, an increase in critical damage. I got lucky and rolled one with 23% increase in critical damage. I had to craft quite a few of them to get this one. It's gonna take a while, but it's definitely worth it, guys. Try and roll one with an increase in critical damage. And then I use this one because again it gives me a 25% increase in critical damage. So try and max out on that critical damage. It's really important. It adds way more DPS than just a regular damage increase, so definitely go for critical damage. Now support gear, uh, you can pretty much take whatever. Go for muster point, I guess, for that increase of 20%, for that 20% damage increase, sorry. I went with one that increases my luck by 30%, because with this build you're obviously going to run strongholds and whatever. Now the sigils you're going to run with this are obviously the increase in sniper rifle damage sigils. Again, triple stack those, make sure you have all three of them, the green one, the blue one and the purple one. This build is really good at taking out bosses, but once you go in Grandmaster 2 and you have to clear out the ads first to get to the boss, right? You have 2 checkpoints they have to get through, and I found that with this build, because you're only an epic ranger, it's really hard to survive. And the sniper, to be honest, for some reason, on the regular ads, the legendary ads, and the elites, it does like way less damage than detonator combos on them. It's kind of weird. I don't know how it works, but it's really hard to take out ads with this build, especially the legendary ones. You're not gonna hit them for a lot. I'll be sure to add some gameplay footage to show you guys. The only reason I am explaining how this build is put together is not to, I'm not promoting this build for you guys to use. Well, in Grandmaster 1 you can definitely use it, it's definitely a beast in there, but if you go into Grandmaster 2, Grandmaster 3, I'd consider going for my combo build. It's better. I just made this build so I could compare my damage with my combo build to a high-end sniper build. So I'll get straight into it. So, you guys may have noticed that there are a lot of interesting things to talk about. Now, first off, in the first clip I start off straight away with the boss fight. Why do I do that? Well, it's to show you that the damage I do with the sniper on boss fights is actually really good. Like, the potential DPS with my sniper build is higher than the potential DPS with my combo build on bosses. Only on bosses in strongholds. For some reason, I don't know how the damage multipliers work, I don't know what the numbers are. I have no idea. They just refuse to release stat pages and whatnot. It would be really helpful, especially because this is an RPG, but the devs just don't want to. So please, if any of you hear this, please consider releasing stat pages. It'll really help a lot. Anyway, back to the video. So what you can see is that the potential DPS, like I said, is high with the sniper, but my combo damage, so my combo build is like a lot of damage as well, so it doesn't really matter. Now I showed this clip first so you guys can see that they're kind of equal, even though the sniper build beats it by a bit. It's not that much. They're both really good builds for Grandmaster 2 content. But then when I start showing you clips, the other two clips, like the clip for the legendary hunters and then the enforcers, you can see that for some reason the sniper build does not do any damage at all. It just doesn't hit them hard enough. For some reason my combo build does way more damage, and considering that my combo build has a lot more survivability than my sniper build, I'd say the combo build definitely wins in this case, because I played through Grandmaster 2 Strongholds on both of these builds to get all this footage, and I can tell you it took like half an hour extra just to get to the boss on my other build, because on both playthroughs I was kind of carrying my team, and on the first playthrough with my sniper build I couldn't do any damage at all through to the mobs, but then on my second playthrough with my combo build I was shredding all the mobs, and once I got to the boss I was still putting out way more DPS than all my teammates. So I can definitely tell you that the combo build right now is one of the best builds for the ranger out there. I mainly made this video for you guys and for myself so we could see how damage scaling kind of works and what builds are viable, what builds are not, because everything changed ever since they came out with the patch, and I'm still trying to figure out what builds still work and what builds don't. Um, the only thing that hasn't changed is the damage with the Wyvern Blitz, but for some reason the Wyvern Blitz puts out a lot of damage, but on ads it doesn't do anything. On legendary ads, that is. On regular ads, you'll still kill him with one shot, but on legendary ads, you do like 30k or whatever. On the enforcers you hit for quite a bit, you hit for like 130k a shot, which is quite decent, but if you compare that to my combo damage build, you can see that my combo damage build takes out a way bigger chunk of health. So considering, thinking about it, I do at least twice the amount of damage, so I'd say my combo build hits for more than 200k for sure. Even on the boss fight, it hits for way more than 200k. That's why I kind of made this build. I just wanted to like have a rough estimate of how much damage my combo build does. I hope this video helped you guys. I know this isn't like all my other videos that I've put out. Normally I just do builds, but I really needed to have a visual of all the damage you can put out. So this will help me as well in making videos, and this will help you guys in understanding how damage works in this game. It's still only a rough estimate. There's a lot more that we can discuss. Anyway, I'm rambling on. Thank you for watching, guys. Maybe I'll catch you the next time.